Live. I'm Emily Taylor. This is my weekly Monday morning just check-in. What do we call it, Amelia? Live in studio with Emily. So I haven't been here for 2 weeks because last week I was out of town with my family. We had the opportunity to go back east and visit Washington, D.C. and Williamsburg. Gosh, all the things we did. We went to Gettysburg, Arlington, Mount Vernon, Longwood Gardens. One of my customers recommended that we go to the Nemours Estate in Wilmington, Delaware, which was amazing. And we did all the sites in Philadelphia. And so anyway, we had a great time. I am refreshed, recharged, and ready to dig in this summer. I'm super excited about what we've got going on. You'll see behind me, let's see, right there. This is something that I am working on. I wanted to create a table topper for my kitchen table that just is fun and fresh. And so we're just putting some summer fruit together right now. I've got multiple, we're gonna just fill this table topper up with multiple fruits. You can see the watermelons that I have going on right now, and they just look how happy they are. They create a nice little pattern. I really like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm working on. I'm gonna have this done. These come together really quick, so in 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes, I can get a couple of them done. So I'm gonna do about, I think, 16 of these. That's the plan. It may change. Everything changes with me, but we're going to just do the watermelons around the edge of a piece of white linen or muslin or something. I haven't picked the fabric, and then put some additional summer fruit in there. I think I'll leave the center open so that I can have a lovely table arrangement. And then so that's kind of the project I'm working on. I am going to quilt these, but then I'm going to wash them because I want this table topper to be something that I can wash. And since I don't take a ton of time, these are just really super quick. Let me decline that phone call. Since these are really quick, I am going to wash them. I don't feel sad if they fray a little bit. That's just fine. I think that's kind of the charm of working with textiles. So that's what I'm working on. Oh, look, my fingernails match my watermelon. Look, Amelia. Cute. It makes me happy. So hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, they're kind of cute. They're fun. So I think we'll do some, what did we decide? Cherries. Maybe some grapes. I think grapes would be fun. Strawberries, maybe. I've got that pear from a previous project. I might add that in there. I might do a full watermelon. Ooh, yeah, full watermelon, cantaloupe. I don't know. So that's kind of what we have going. I'd like to have this finished by next Monday so that you can see it. And this will just be a super fun casual project, and we'll do a free tutorial with this so that we can all have a beautiful table topper or placemats or whatever you want to make with it. Okay, so that's what I'm working on. I also need to announce the final winners for the pansies and orchid quilt along that we did in May. So I have 2 winners. It's great. Oh, a pineapple. I would love to do a pineapple. I've actually wanted to do that, and they are so tricky because they're prickly. But you know what? I think that's a brilliant idea, Diane. I am going to do a pineapple today. So watch for it in the Collage Quilter Academy Facebook group. I'll post pictures when I'm done. Okay, so let's talk about the winners for the Kim Newell. She did a lovely, so remember, if you posted photos of your progress with either the orchid or the potted pansies, it enters you into the drawing. And so we are giving away, let's see, I think we decided a pattern of your choice. So Kim Newell posted a picture of her potted pansies, and she is going to get a pattern of her choice. Let me write that down. Pattern of choice. And then Jeralee Malley also posted potted pansies. Jeralee is also going to be a winner. And Jeralee, I would like to send you one of my books. So if you don't have one already, just let me know which one you would prefer. And speaking of books, I am excited to announce that I am working on a second edition of the Collage Quilter Essentials book. So you all know that I have developed this new method, which is the parchment pressing method. And I don't talk about that at all in the original book, the first book. So I thought it would really be appropriate to, now is a good time to update that book and provide a second edition. So I'm working on that. That will be done at the end of June, and watch for that if you're interested. I'll be making it available to pre-order. So that's kind of what's new with me. I'd love to know what all is new with you all. So let me just take, a kiwi, Deborah, great idea. Please post your ideas. You guys, it's so fun for me to take your ideas and suggestions. So we will, so put your suggestions here. We have someone from Mumbai. I don't know if we've had you before. Thank you for joining us and welcome. Again, I love to just go down and see the familiar faces. Heike from Germany, thank you so much for joining me always. My friends from Henderson, Nevada, I will be coming your way again in August as we do a workshop in at Quiltique in Henderson. It's a great, wonderful shop. If you are in the Las Vegas area ever, Quiltique is in Henderson, just outside of Las Vegas. So anyway, great shop, and I will be down there again in August. And Vicki, I'm coming your way to Oklahoma in September, so that will be really fun. Okay, we've got Keswick, Virginia. Great. Oh, blueberries, apricots. Yes. I love it. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for the suggestions. Starfruit would be adorable. Okay, cool. Love the suggestions. It's great to see you all. Fruit salad, yes. Fruit salad. Yummy. Oh. There was a kids show. What was it called? It was so funny. My kids used to watch this show.
I have no idea what it was called. It was grown men.
It was grown men from Europe singing and dancing.
They were from Europe?
I'm pretty sure they were.
It was a show by like Mormons.
Anyway, it was really cute. And they sang this song called Fruit Salad. Yummy. So we always laugh about that. Okay, so somebody else knows that song. I'm not crazy. It did exist, right? Okay, so the Wiggles. That's what it was. Thank you, Amy. The Wiggles. Okay, so anyway, let's see. One more thing I wanted to talk to you about. You all know that I am continuing to work on my critters, my alphabet critters. So we've talked pretty extensively about releasing those, and I've decided that I'm not going to release them right now. Not until I just want to really nail it with that quilt, and I want to get everything done, and then we'll talk about doing either the block of the month or releasing them one by one. But that's kind of my personal project, to really nail those critters, create a beautiful alphabet quilt that will be big and yummy. So I don't have any new critters because I've been out of town, and I kind of want to be able to do, this table topper. So anyway, that's the latest with me. Let's see if there's anything else that we need to talk about. We've got our 2 winners. I will, so Kim and Jerry, if you're watching, if you will email me, emily@collagequilter.com, we'll get your prizes in the mail to you. And if you're not watching, no problem. We will track you down, and we will start. Amy just said, I'm going to a quilt retreat next week and we'll be working on your bear pattern. Oh, good luck. Have fun. Enjoy that. One more little plug. Again, we are moving forward with the retreat that I'm going to put together in June of next year. So exactly a year from now, we are just making arrangements, finalizing the details for that. And I'm really excited because it is gorgeous in Midway, Utah in June. And I hope that we can get a group of you to come and join me. And I promise it will be worth your while. And I hope that you'll bring your walking shoes and bring your golf clubs if you want. If you want to play tennis, I would love to play tennis, or pickleball too in the evenings. I like to play. So we'll work and then we'll play and we'll eat really good food. So come, it will be great. And I, again, love your suggestions about what you would like to accomplish at that workshop. In my mind, I think we'll be doing I want to have the full critter alphabet quilt finished. So that might be something that we incorporate into the workshop, as well as doing your own designs and what's involved in creating a pleasing composition and selecting photographs that work well for translating into collage quilts. So that's that. This is just a really short, quick check-in. And I am now going to get back to work. So is there anything else, Amelia, that you want to talk about?
Don't think so.
I think we covered it. Okay, great to see all of you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'm going to dig in and get to work so I can get this cute little table topper done by next week, I hope. Yeah, okay. All right, take care, everyone. Oh, okay, yeah, I should take questions. Let me answer a few questions. So here are some questions. Do you have any pansy kits still available for purchase? Yes, there are pansy patterns available for purchase. How many have we got?
I'm looking right now.
I know we have...
There's less than 20 in stock.
Okay, we have fewer than 20 pansy patterns in stock. And we will be updating our fabric bundles today. I know some of those are sold out. We're going to get some of those available again this week. So pansies will be available, including purple, the fabric bundle that I recommend using. So someone else also had a question. I would like to learn how to repair mistakes. Okay, great question. So a lot of times I will, number one most important thing, learn from your mistakes. Learn why you made a mistake, what you did. So for example, with one of the landscapes that I did during my 30-day challenge, the biggest mistake that I made was just pressing it before I was just so anxious to be done with it and get it out of my life that I pressed it. And then I came back the next morning and then I saw the mistake and I couldn't take the fabric off because it was secured to the foundation. So number one, avoid mistakes by letting your piece of work sit before you press it. And Amelia, did you have a question or?
We have a whole blog post about learning from your mistakes.
Oh, Amelia reminded me that we have a whole blog post about learning from your mistakes, because I make a ton of mistakes and I just am always trying to learn from my mistakes. But once you've pressed it down, you can either cover it up with more fabric, or you can just chalk it up to, you know what, I made a mistake, it's not perfect, and just move on. And that actually is more important and more helpful for me. I would rather accept the fact that I've made a mistake and just move forward instead of fixating on the mistake. This is a principle that's taught in, what's the name of that book that really changed entrepreneurship? And the idea is to fail fast. So if we want to fail fast, it means we fail fast, we learn from our mistake, we make changes, and we go forward and do it differently. So don't be afraid to make mistakes, but when you do, I think you don't need to fixate on it, and let it go, let it be, and move on to the next project. For me, that's more important. Remember, if you'll remember, when I did the 30-day challenge, and I really learned so much from that I want to kind of continue and incorporate that 30-day challenge into my daily life, really pushing myself to create constantly. The premise was that the more art we do, the better we're going to be. So in fact, 70% of the work we do will be mediocre. 70% will be mediocre, 20% will be really bad, and 10% will be awesome. And obviously we all want to be in that 10% category. And so if those ratios are accurate, which I think they are, the more work we do, the more we're going to hit that, the more pieces of artwork are going to be at that 10% genius level. So that's why I'm saying, don't be afraid to fail and leave your mistake there, learn from it, and move on to the next thing. That's how I most often will handle my mistakes, rather than fixate on them and try and repair them or fix them. So I hope that answers your question about mistakes, because I know you want to repair them, and I don't repair mistakes. If I make a mistake, I just set it aside. I've got a whole pile of mistakes over there. I think I've shown you my mistakes before. Okay, so if there aren't any other questions, let's go through and double check, see if we have any other questions. Oh, thanks. Amelia, was that you that just posted the link to the blog?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So there's a link in the comment section about making mistakes. Okay, great. Elle just said, I love your work. Just started collage quilting. Awesome. We're glad to have you. You're going to have fun doing this. It's going to be addicting. You're going to be wondering, what the hell have I gotten myself into? In a fun way, in a good way. Okay, I think that's it. We're at 20 minutes on the dot. I don't like to go much longer than that unless you have any more questions. And we will wrap it up, and hopefully I will see you again next week. Okay, take care, everybody. Holler at me if you have any questions. Remember, you can always find me at here's another. I'll just asked, how big should I make my horse head quilt? Well, here's the thing. When you buy a foundation panel, it comes the size that it's going to be. You don't have any. When you're buying my horse, it comes the size it's going to be. The foundation panel is pre-printed with the gray tones on it, so you can't alter the size. Now, you just told me that you just started collage quilting. My recommendation is to not start with the horse. That's a difficult project. Maybe join me in the watermelon one. That'll be a fun, really super easy one. Okay, Sherry just asked, when are you planning on the red bundle? Great question, Sherry. We want to get that done. We need to order the fabric for it and get that done ASAP,
Maybe
right?
it'll be a fall thing.
Maybe. I don't know, Sherry. We're drowning in fabric bundles. My daughter cuts all of them and she's giving me the stink eye because she hates it. So we'll get the red bundle out when we get it out. I don't know when it's going to be. So Elle just asked, can I make my own pattern? Yes, you can make your own pattern, but there are a few pitfalls in making your own pattern. And that is why I think it's really important to dive into collage quilting using a pattern that's designed for beginners. You will learn so much as you get started. So beginner patterns are something like the Clementine is a fabulous beginner pattern. Let's see, Felicity, Sublime, those are all great patterns. So that's what I recommend before jumping into making your own. Unless you're an artist and you have a really good grasp on color theory, I don't recommend creating your own pattern. But as the year moves along, and especially as I go towards the retreat that we're putting together for next year, I want to help people with that more, because I know a lot of people really want to do that. And I think that's great. But I want you to have success. So there are some things to learn first, and not only with color theory, but then also with composition. And I am still pushing myself to learn better about how to create a beautiful composition and what goes into that. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, great to have you all here. We are going to wrap this baby up, and you can find me in the Collage Quilter Academy Facebook group, or you leave comments on YouTube, leave comments on my Facebook page, and you can always email me, emily@collagequilter.com. So great to have you. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will see you again next week. Okay, bye-bye.